Hello. What's good, podcast land? It's your boy, kreation2020. And this is the kreation2020 podcast. For this episode, we'll be talking about the all-important resource, which is time. How I'm using it, how I should be using it, why I should be using it effectively. And just how I could better be more productive, right? My time is super distorted for more reasons than one. Not just because I'm like wasteful with my time, which I am. Out of 24 hours, I might be productive, like, I'll say like 2, sometimes maybe like 4 or 5 if I'm like really engaged, right? But that's probably like the most that I'm engaged for the day, right? And like over the years, I've been like experimenting partially with like different methods of like how I can become more effective and like create more, like put more stuff out there and do more with my time and like do different things outside of like the regular schmergular. And I haven't really gotten much far because I'm really like repetitive in what I do. It's not much, but I'm still repetitive in it regardless, right? I look at like really, really highly effectively efficient people, and I be trying to like understand some things about their routines, some of their tactics, and like shortcuts, tips, whatever. Not like tips, but like just how like they go about shit. And what I notice is that like punctuality is important, organization is important, and being trustworthy is important. Because you look at like people that got like a lot of friends and stuff, or like just like the social culture, pretty much, right? There's like a lot of trust there. There's gotta be a lot of trust. Like everybody wants social proof. You know what I mean? Like everybody want the cosign from the more renowned person. Like and those are the guys that are like I don't want to say like using your time correctly, but I would say like effectively, right? Those that like text back after like 5 seconds, like you text them back and then text them back 5 seconds later, like that's like that's efficiency to me. Like when you text somebody back and then they hit you right back, or you email somebody and they hit you right back. That's efficiency. But then that could be like the distraction from like your overall agenda, unless maybe you're like a salesperson or you're trying to like, you know what I mean, or you're doing like online dating or something. But yeah, like time is like It's important, man. Like, the more time you create for yourself, um, the more time like you'll be able to like create for the world, the universe. You'll be able to like walk other people through whatever it is that you're doing. You know what I mean? Like everything that I'm doing, it's like it's just me. Like I'm just like I don't really know like not even one person that would want to be doing what I'm doing right now. You know what I mean? Because it's probably not so super lucrative, right? And the resources are there for it to become for it to become lucrative. But then that takes time, once again, dedication, and it takes a plan, right? Like it seemed like I'm pretty like just slobbish about everything, and that's because that's like kind of how I go about doing stuff, or that's maybe like how people perceive that I carry myself. But I'm actually like all about like punctuality, bro. I'm all about getting shit done. When I'm in my getting shit done mindset, right? And that takes preparation. Like you gotta be ready to like endure the long trial. You know what I mean? Like the long run. You might be able to like bang something out today, and that's good. That's like a start, or that's like an accomplishment, right? But if you could bang that thing out like a couple of times, and that's a part of like your overall goal, then that becomes like it almost becomes like an asset. You know what I mean? And if you applying yourself properly, like the leverage is way more exciting to watch than if you're just like periodically doing here and there. You know what I mean? So that's why I kind of like to stay organized, as much as it doesn't really seem like I'm organized right now. But then I think that I like maybe not like mentally or spiritually, definitely not mentally or spiritually, right? But physically, I'm pretty much virtually naked. Like I could walk out with my skateboard, and I start my day off by like doing the shit that I've been doing for however long that I've been doing it, right? But yeah, like I write like schedules, or like I'll say like to-dos every now and then of like things that I need to accomplish, just to like put it out there so that I shouldn't like forget, because then like it starts to like overflow, and then you just like stop doing, and then you just like fall into the drift. Like the drift can be a good thing, because then sometimes when you drift, it's like you're actually making the right choice by doing so, and you're actually like optimal, and you're actually in a state where like you're doing things more naturally, you know. But in other times when you drift, it's just like off rail. It's not like the good drift. It's like a bad drift. It's just off rails. Like everything's crashing. Like everything's wrong. Somebody's tapping your shoulders. Like, you know. The babysitter called out. Like shit like that, right? But yeah, man. This careless life, it's all about doing better. It's all about helping each other. It's all about putting our best foot forward. And I feel like time is like one of those resources that we absolutely got to capitalize on, because we don't have forever, right? There's like for everything, there's like a window of opportunity. Like in sales, prior to retail, or like before the product, there's like a window of opportunity for the producer, the investors, the vendors, and even the customers, if they're properly informed. There's a window of opportunity for everybody. But yeah, it's just good that we use our time correctly. It's good that we use our time correctly, pretty much. It's your boy kreation2020. This is the kreation2020 podcast. Signing off. Until next time.